You better not throw that car. I know that. I'm wondering when is the military and people like Pete Hegseth is going to stop, excuse me, using American people like playing up for stupid. Same exact playbook. Same exact playbook.
Bradley?
Yeah, the price tag keep jumping.
It's going to be one of the greatest. I think it'll be the greatest ballroom anywhere in the world. But I said, who else but in our country would sue to stop a $400 million beautiful ballroom?
The main thing Donald Trump is focused on as president of the United States right now, other than trying to get himself out of trouble in the Epstein matter, start wars and such, we'll get to that. The main thing he's focused on, again, as the leader of the free world and the most important job on the planet with the weight of the decisions that you must make as president, he's focused on the ballroom. His opulent, insane, 1,000 seat, ostentatious, since we're pouring in hundreds of millions of dollars to the pool to make this project a reality. And where is this money going to go? A $500 million ballroom? I don't know whether to start with
Yeah, this is another thing. I'm gonna get on topic pretty soon, but we're gonna listen to this. How did you go from $200 million ballroom to $400 million? I thought you said you was a businessman and knew what you was doing. How did the price tag double? And then you know what else about this dude? You gotta listen, guys. When Trump tore down the East Wing, you know what a presidential bunker was, right? It was under that. It was under the East Wing. That's why he said the military is involved in the construction. So you pretty much told the world where you hide at. He's stupid. And then another. Okay, listen to this. I don't think this guy is leaving. Just listen to Dollamore. He lays it down just perfectly.
We'll go through. We'll go through. But let me show you this moment that you're probably not going to see anywhere else. This struck me and rang in my ear as very awkward for Donald Trump, the man who says we can now say Merry Christmas again.
I'm gonna get to the part.
Nice out. I want to tell you what we did. But it's an honor to help. You have so many friends, and
No, that's not the part I'm trying to get to, it, guys.
400 million.
Yeah, 400 million.
approximately 400 million. I think I'll do it for less, but it's 400. I should do it for less. I will do it for less.
When you started, it was
Just in
200
case
million.
I say 400. Otherwise, if I go $3 over, the press will say it costs more. I built under budget, and I had a
No, you didn't.
Right, Jim?
What you just said was, I'm gonna say 400 million, but if I go over a few bucks more, the press will say something. You quoted it at 200 million. So you didn't go over a couple of bucks. You went over another 200 million. The guy's a fucking excuse my language, asshole. He has no clue what he's doing. No clue. And he's going to get us in another war over oil. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is how I know it's over oil, guys. Listen to Pete Hegseth. He can't even keep his story straight. Listen to this.
We've had on a highly successful mission to counter designated terrorist organizations, cartels, bringing weapons meaning drugs.
They bring in weapons meaning drugs. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. They can't keep their story straight. Now they're bringing weapons. You catch yourself. No, I mean drugs. They are going to prison when they get through. When after this, they're going to prison because what they're doing is illegal. I have 6 family members in the military. I asked them about it. Are these boat strikes legal? They said no, it's not. Hello, guys. They said no, it's not legal. So I would believe my family members over Trump any day. Dan Bongino has just resigned from the Trump administration. A lot of people ain't talking about that. Bongino is out. Gone. Because Bongino getting the hell out of there because he don't want to be prosecuted when it's all over with. Let me find this other one. Let me see. It's got to be in here. And then he's selling like refurbished phones, like old cell phones, and it's got a new logo.
Venezuela is completely surrounded by the
Listen, now you gotta listen to this. This man is crazy. He is crazy. Listen to Kyle. I forgot how you pronounce his last name, but listen to him read Trump's latest tweet or whatever truth.
All right, I regret to inform you guys that it is officially happening. The regime change war against Venezuela is underway. So let me walk you through this here. Yesterday, Trump came out and had this deranged tweet for us. Let me read it for you. He says, Venezuela is completely surrounded by the largest armada ever assembled in the history of South America. It will only get bigger, and the shock to them will be nothing like they have ever seen before until such time as they return to the United States of America. All oil, land, and other assets that they previously stole from us?
Did you hear that? That's what he tweeted. Let me get it. Oil, land, and other assets that they previously stole from us. When did we steal Venezuelan oil? Or when did Venezuela steal our oil? I don't remember Venezuela ever coming to American soil and taking our oil. So I don't know what he means. So what you're just saying is we're going to take the oil. You using the pretext of drugs to start a war over oil. They use the pretext of weapons of mass destruction to start a war in Iraq and Afghanistan. Same pretext. They're calling the drug dealers terrorists. Same language. Same exact language. They're the Taliban or the ISIS of the South or the Caribbean. They're using the same language. They just want the oil. You know what else they have? They already got set up American companies to go in there after this is over with and go take control of those oil companies. They already set up. I thought he was a president for no new wars. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. How did Venezuela steal our oil?
So let me walk you through this here. Yesterday, Trump came out and had this deranged tweet for us. Let me read it for you. He says, Venezuela is completely surrounded by the largest armada ever assembled in the history of South America. It will only get bigger, and the shock to them will be nothing like they have ever seen before until such time as they return to the United States of America. All oil, land, and other assets that they previously stole from us? What?
That's what I'm saying. When did Venezuela steal American oil? That's what Donald Trump put on the text. They stole our minerals and our oil, so we're going to get it back. No. You starting a war claiming it's about drugs because you want that oil. You're telling on yourself right now. Because if you say Venezuela stole American oil, I don't even see how that's possible. So you're BSing, man, and talking out both sides of your mouth. That's all it's about.
What? Bro,
Trump is claiming that Venezuela stole American oil. And they're going to get it. Okay, I don't know.
What?
What the hell is he talking about?
Venezuela is completely surrounded by the largest armada ever assembled in the history of South America. It will only get bigger, and the shock to them will be nothing like they have ever seen before until such time as they return to the United States of America all oil, land, and other assets that they previously stole from us? What? What? Bro, I think the Alzheimer's is getting a little bit out of control here. Oil, land, and other assets that they stole from us? What are you, mental? That's not a thing. That didn't happen. The illegitimate Maduro regime is using oil from these stolen oil fields to finance themselves, drug terrorism, human trafficking.
What stolen oil fields? I didn't know America had oil fields in Venezuela. It's new to me. And I usually know stuff like that. It's very new to me. This man is a monster. Straight monster. And then for you to lie like, just a bold-faced lie. Like, how can you say, I can't release the footage? I'm trying to get this commercial off here.
It's true. Lundberg does.
What makes the best gifts?
Okay,
Gadget. Judicial killings, their lack of due process. They're treating these people as though they are armed combatants in a war zone.
let me ask the chat a question, right? If you on TV and you're showing footage of you, the military, blowing up boats in the Caribbean, you're showing it. You're releasing the footage. This is what we're doing out here. Bang, boom, bow. We're killing the bad guy. You released the video, right? We see what you did. Now when we want to see the full video of maybe some misconduct, oh, it's classified. We can't do that. No, we can't do that. You was doing it before. You was releasing the video before until it became a problem.
There's war's not been declared, but they've released all kinds of footage. It just so happens that the one piece of footage that will provide.
See, Dollamore, y'all got to check him out. Dollamore Daily. He's a military vet, Marine. He knows what he's talking about too. So I follow the military when something is illegal going on. I look to the military to find out if it's true or not.
Released all kinds of footage. It just so happens that the one piece of footage that will more than a dozen pieces of video. I mean, there are all kinds of examples of them bragging about their assaults on the high seas, their extrajudicial killings, their lack of due process. They're treating these people as though they are armed combatants in a war zone. There's war's not been declared, but they've released all kinds of footage. It just so happens that the one piece of footage.
Yeah, that's true.
Second strike footage, the video that was taken by the Pentagon in their attacks, their lacking due process, extrajudicial murder of civilians in both.
Now listen to the Marine tell you what they're doing. A Marine is going to tell you, his name is Dollamore Daily. He's a former Marine. This is exactly what we're talking about. He knows exactly the rules of engagement.
Their attacks, their lacking due process, extrajudicial murder of civilians in boats in the ocean.
And the Secretary has shown a certain willingness to release top secret information previously, of course.
Pete Hegseth and the administration at large is desperate to not have this second strike footage, the video that was taken by the Pentagon in their attacks, their lacking due process, extrajudicial murder of civilians in boats in the ocean. They've released more than a dozen pieces of video. I mean, there are all kinds of examples of them bragging about their assaults on the high seas, their extrajudicial